Live from London and streaming around the world, everything you'll see tonight is completely improvised. This is Mischief Movie Night In. Please welcome your host, Oscar!
Hello! Wow, yes! Hello, and welcome to Mischief Movie Night In. Welcome to our secret, undisclosed comedy bunker. Wow, this is so exciting. Everything you're going to see this afternoon is completely improvised. So without any further ado, please give it up for our amazing improvised house band. It's the Charlie and Richard. There they are still. As are our incredible technicians and camera people cutting this whole thing together as you watch it. And of course, our amazing improvised cast. Wow, this is exciting. Hello, everyone. My name is Oscar, and welcome to my movie night. Here in my home cinema, I have every single film that has ever been made. In fact, I have every film you could ever possibly imagine. And this afternoon, stroke this evening, we are going to watch one of those films. But which one we watch is entirely down to all of you guys, the viewers quite literally at home, streaming in from across the world. So I'm going to come to you all now for ideas and suggestions about what our film is going to be about. So without any further ado, let's go and say hello to the Cunninghams. The Cunninghams, give us a wave, the Cunninghams, and say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
There you are, you're coming. There we go, there they are. How are you guys?
We're good. Very excited about this.
Fantastic, us too. And so what I would love to know from you guys is what genre of film would you like to watch today?
Okay, you say it, Isla.
Like an animal body kind of thing.
Like I don't even believe you know what that is, but okay, an animal...
Like a buddy movie with animals. So it's like family-friendly buddy movie.
Family-friendly. Okay, fantastic. I feel like that's the warning of a father to say this better be family-friendly. Okay, an animal family-friendly buddy movie. Fantastic. And now let's speak to Luke. Where are you, Luke? There you are.
Yes.
Hello. Come on in,
Hi.
guys. Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Fantastic. And whereabouts are you guys?
Sorry?
Whereabouts are you in the world?
In the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, and whereabouts?
Overijssel.
Fantastic. I knew you guys were dialing in from Holland, but I just think it's so amazing that, you know, this afternoon I know we've got people who are here from Italy, from America, from Thailand, from Holland. It's just so cool how international this is. And what I'd love to know, I know. So what I'd love to know from you guys, you guys are awesome. What I'd love to know from you guys is what genre of film would you like to see? Bearing in mind that Mr. Cunningham wants this to be family friendly.
We thought of a detective melodrama movie.
Detective melodrama. Fantastic. Yeah, with like deaths and child-friendly murders. Yeah, that's going to be good. Okay. Fantastic. I'll see you soon, guys. And now I'm going to come to the Abores family. One of the Abores family is wearing the best costume of the afternoon. I mean, granted, not many other people are wearing a costume, but look at that. There it is. That's so cool. And what would you like to see, guys? What genre of film do you fancy seeing?
Yeah.
A murder mystery kind of one.
Murder comedy, we're thinking.
Yeah.
A moderate comedy.
Murder.
Did you say a moderate comedy?
Well, we could be murder in the comedy, yes.
Oh, more in the comedy. I thought you said moderate comedy. I was like, hopefully we'll do more than moderate comedy. But yeah, a murder mystery. Well, that's quite good because it fits quite well with the detective kind of murder mystery story, so we can kind of club them together. Okay, so we're going to vote now. So if I could see all of our amazing participations people at home. What does that mean? What I'd love to do now is I want you guys to cheer, but also wave your hands for the one you want to watch. So either we're doing an animal buddy movie that's very family friendly, or a detective murder mystery. So real kind of different genres here. So give me a cheer if you want detective murder mystery. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. A bloodthirsty matinee audience there today. And give me a cheer if you want an animal buddy movie. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's a detective film, but my God, all of the characters are animals. So watch out for that. We're going to join them together. Fantastic. So what I need now, before we carry on, is just an amazing location for this film. So Mel and her family. Can I say hello to Mel and her family? What I want to know from you guys is what location is this film set in? And before you say like a country, what I want is something really specific. So a hotel, for example, something like that.
Shopping centre.
A shopping centre, fantastic, where all the murders happen. A shopping centre, fantastic, a shopping centre. Okay, brilliant, and let's get one more idea. Let's speak to Vicky Hughes and family. Vicky Hughes and family, wherever they might be. Where are they? Vicky Hughes and family. There, here they are.
Hello, hi, sorry.
Where would you like this murder mystery with animals to be set?
It's got to be a village church.
The village church. Okay. In fact, I like that. I like the village church. I imagine there could be a murder in the village, and yeah, that really fits. So
Always.
you really sound like a man who's committed a murder in the village church now.
I grew up in a village.
I'm terrified. No, okay. So this is a murder mystery set in a village church, and all of the characters in this, including our detective, they're all animals, and some of them really get on. And what I need now is, bearing that in mind, I need a title for this film. So give me a wave if you've got a fantastic title for this film. Luke, straight on the board again. Luke, what do you think this should be called? Give me a title.
Sherlock the door.
Sherlock the door. Oh, I see. Sherlock the door.
Sherlock the door.
Sherlock the door. Very good. Very good. A pun and in a second language. That's pretty damn impressive. Now what I need... Meredith, I saw you as well. Meredith, could you give me a title, please, for this movie? You had an idea. What would you like this film to be called?
Who Bunnet?
Who Bunnet? I see, because of bunny rabbits, I'm guessing. Who Bunnet? I think that's very good. Right, we're gonna open it to another waving and cheering vote. So cheer and wave for the one that you really want this to be. So give me a cheer if you like Sherlock the door. The Stevens family like that, and the people that suggested it. I think that means we're going to be watching Who Bunnet. Give me a cheer if you like Who Bunnet. Yes! Oh, you won't believe it, guys, but Who Bunnet is in my DVD player, all ready to watch. I cannot wait to see this film. But just before we start, it's not just you guys who are watching today and suggesting stuff. There are literally thousands of people watching right now, and they've been tweeting in with different suggestions about what they're going to see in this show. So let's speak to Brian and Dave over in our social media corner. How's it going out there, guys?
Hello!
Very good.
Welcome to Social Media Corner with all of your excellent suggestions. Now, we've been using our own personal devices and going through them all because we have so many. And so, actually, I found one straight away from Paul, who wants an award for being consistently too early. So, what we have, I think we'll have a character that is consistently enters too early.
Yeah.
I think Harry Kershaw does that most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
So we're probably covered.
There was one just up. If you go scroll back down, that was quite good, which I think could be quite good for their award for most intimidating stare down the camera.
There we go.
Which I think is quite nice. You could use the use of different camera angles, things like that. That could be fun. And then I've got one from further back as well, which is another character suggestion for a taxi driver who finds birds hilarious.
That fits.
Which I really like. That one's from Anna, and I just think that's great.
Funny bird taxi driver man.
Funny bird taxi driver who finds birds hilarious.
Character that enters too early.
And most intimidating stare down the camera.
It's very good.
For, a moment of intense. That's murder mystery style
We've got
stuff.
too much now, but this one is character can only speak in sentences of 3 words.
Oh,
that is too difficult, sir. All right, we've got enough now. Back to you, Oscar.
Amazing, fantastic. Right, well, I think we've got everything that we need to make an amazing movie. So just to remind you, everything that you're about to see everyone at home, is totally improvised. All the dialogue, all the acting is totally improvised. But not just that, all the music that you hear is being made up on the spot. All the camera work is being done on the spot. They don't know where anyone's going to go, and it's all being mixed and put together live and in the moment. So this really could all go wrong. Anything could happen, but I hope it's going to be amazing. This movie starts with this fantastic sequence where we see lots of different animals from around the village, all being invited to the village fete, which happens at the church and is being held by the vicar, who is a bunny rabbit. Everybody at home, everybody on this little panel here, please put your hands together for the amazing, the incredible, family-friendly, yet often melodramatic Who Bunnit? Play.
Oh, look! We've got some post, and it's got the vicar's seal on it.
What can it say? Open it quickly.
We've been invited to a soiree at the vicar's house. 2 lonely bunny rabbits such as us.
Oh, I told you, Mrs. Rabbit, we'd get invited to something yet.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, we're moving up in the world.
I'll go put these in the garage.
Okay.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Peacock, you are cordially invited to attend the vicar's fete, darling.
Well, they need something to make it look good. Let's get there post-haste.
Come on.
Arnold?
Pause! What animal is that? Let's find out. Play. Pause! Pause! Sorry, I won't interrupt again this early on, but what I really enjoy about this is the bearded animal seems to become more like the other animal the more the scene goes on. So he entered in quite a normal way, but then he too adopts the kind of weird tongue thing. Just gonna rewind this. Rewind. Pause. Play.
Arnold?
What is it, Damien? We seem to have had an invitation. Oh, Victor. Yeah, he's invited us to his
Pause. No, it's not feasible that they speak like that for the next hour because nobody is going to have a clue what is being said. So yeah, as it goes on, they do speak slightly more clearly, and we learn what they are. Play.
Oh, sorry, let me put my beak on. Us ducks need to wear our beaks, otherwise we can't be understood very well.
Yeah, that's much better, Damien.
Would you like to go to the Vicar's Fair?
Well, why not? Seems like fun.
Quick dip first.
Dear Mr. German Shepherd, you are cordially invited to the village fete. Well, this will be most delightful.
Yes, come one, come all, to this accepting and wonderful place, this little village which we all call our home. Here, at this wonderful village fete, you'll see the tombola over here, and of course the karaoke bar right over here, and of course the dance floor right where I'm standing.
Oh, allow me.
Oh, no. Thank you, Ham. Now, obviously you're all invited for a reason, and that reason is that I truly believe that you are the most pious and wonderful creatures in our little kingdom. For example, Mr. and Mrs. Peacock, you gave so much to charity last year that our coffers were positively booming.
Yes, brimming. I wonder where all that excess money goes, Vicar.
That seemed rather pointed.
It was, Vicar. I simply asked the question we're all thinking.
Your golden brooch, Your Reverency.
Yes.
Thank you.
You've got yourself a new golden-lined pork pie hat.
Of course I have. Where else do you expect me to keep my pork pies?
Your bejeweled trousers.
There's nothing wrong with showing a bit of glam. Mr. German Shepherd, you know that more than anyone.
Yes, I'm quite the fan of bejeweling my clothes, don't you know? As you can see, I have my bejeweled shirt and my bejeweled hat.
And of course, you too. What do you have to say for yourselves?
Well, we thoroughly support everything you're doing for the community. I mean, I know the peacocks make a good point, but really we're happy to give all of our excess money to you because you do such a good job protecting us all.
We're just happy to be involved, Vicar. Nice to get out of the house, you know. Two old rabbits like us. We don't often get out much these days.
I can't believe you invited them. They're just pathetic roadkill.
Yes, they're very poor as well. What have they been paying you in? Rabbit poop?
Come on, Stanley. Come on, Charlene. There's no need to be like this.
Admit it, Vicar. They're paying you in rabbit poop.
Yes, well,
It's all we have, for God's sake.
Not all of us have fancy feathers that make beautiful hats and scarves. And...
No, come on, you've made her cry. Let's just remember why we're here. The sun is shining. The sun is positively beaming down, and everybody here is full of joy, happiness, and laughter. Here in the village of Oos.
Pause! Yeah, we learn a little bit more about the village of Oos, exactly where it is, and what it's like to be there. Play.
You see, I don't want to brag, but this little village where we live has just been awarded Village of the Year 1985. And of course, I couldn't be happier that all of my friends are here to celebrate with me how fantastically we have done.
Oh, here's to you, Vicar.
Yes, to the best vicar in the village.
Don't worry, I've got carrot juice. Carrot juice for all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not too much now. We don't want anybody getting tipsy.
You see, this village of Oos is a wonderful, wonderful place where everyone's got a smile on their wonderful, wonderful face. It's a place where dreams come true and a place where we can be such a happy, profitable community.
Aren't things great here at the Fete? Aren't things great here at the Fete? Aren't things great here at the Fete? Aren't things great here at the Fete?
I've never seen such finery in all my life, and I would only share it with my lovely wife.
Yes, two bunnies, both wives because we're women. I can't wait for the rest of today.
Aren't things great here at the Fete? Aren't things great here at the Fete? One more time. Aren't things great here at the Fete? Aren't things great here at the Fete? At the Fete? At the Fete?
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, and the vicar is doing his best to describe this amazing and positive situation at the village of Oos at the Fete. But of course, we've already heard that some of the characters don't seem to particularly like the vicar and suspect him of maltreating the village, or it seems that he's taxing them or extorting money from different animals in some way. And now we catch up with different animals to find out what their relationship is with the vicar as they walk around doing different things in the tombola. We first of all go to the two ducks that we saw before, and we find out how much they like the vicar, if they do at all. Play.
I say, Arnold, what a rotten morning. The duck pond's been closed off.
Closed off because of some blue algae? Posh!
Absolutely. I know who's behind it as well.
That vicar.
Exactly. He's shut down the pond.
Ever since last Christmas, he's not been the same.
He's a bitter, twisted man. A murder!
Sorry, too early?
Pause! Pause. Yes, so there was our first premature, too early moment. Potentially from the vicar himself. Or was it? Play.
But, Arnold, you look like you're having fun at the fair.
It's all appearances, Damien. Ever since last Christmas, the vicar, what happened to his wife, he's become a bitter bunny.
You said you wouldn't do this. You said you'd play with me at the fair.
No, things have changed, Damien. Things have changed. You've changed. Go around with your bill on, looking all tarted up. Well, sometimes it's good to show your true color.
Arnold, I've told you before we have to be regular ducks and keep our beaks on our faces.
We're not regular ducks, Damien.
I know we're not. But we must pretend to be.
For the sake of the community. Listen.
If anyone finds out what we really are, we'll be locked up. It won't just be the pond gone. The whole park will be shut off. And we will be, presumably, destroyed.
Presumably destroyed.
The world isn't ready to know what we really are. What we are. What we
Pause! It's still incredibly unclear what they really are, it must be said. But yeah, now we go back to the peacocks. We go back to the peacocks who are also experiencing the fate. And they run into the German Shepherd and we find out what the German Shepherd feels towards the vicar and other animals in the village. Of course, play.
Darling, I'm going to get that coconut.
Don't be shy, darling.
Really?
I'm terribly sorry. It's an instinct, you know, to catch things as they fly.
You stupid dog! My wife threw that ball to shatter that coconut and win me a purple teddy bear.
I'm Entschuldigung, I am awfully sorry. I see anything round and flying and I just have to chase after it. You know...
You boy, what is your name?
My name is Fritz.
Oh, yes, Fritz. Aren't you the excellent sniffer dog that helped us find our lost jewels once? You sniffed them right out. You're incredible at that.
Pause, in the director's cut, they put a little clip in of Fritz the sniffer dog finding their lost jewels. I'm just going to show you a little clip of this. It's incredible. Shows how good he is at sniffing things out. Maybe that's useful later. Play.
I can't find my jewels. Where are they, dog?
Quiet.
What are you listening?
Ah! I have found your jewels, and don't they look swell?
Yes. Very nearby. Anyway, we go back to the main movie now. Back to the main movie. Play.
Oh my, well, with a nose like that, I expect you can sniff out almost anything, can you?
I can sniff pretty much anything you tell me to with this schnauz.
Well, we've been looking at the vicar as of late and have suspicion to believe that he is embezzling some funds.
Embezzling some funds? That's ludicrous.
Yes.
The vicar is a stand-up bunny if I ever knew one.
Well, that may be the case. But obviously, as we are signatories on the church, if anything would happen to the vicar, all those funds would come to us.
Yes.
Well, yes, that would make sense. If the vicar were to die, suddenly out of nowhere, all of the funds would go to you.
The carrot juice! It was poisoned! Mad! Oh, sorry.
Too early, Frank. Let's go again on that.
Not yet.
Okay, one more time, please. Frank, just wait in your trailer, thank you.
Why haven't they edited that out of the movie? The actor playing the vicar being told to stay away in his trailer for now. But it's not too far away now, the murder. Obviously, we now know that it is the vicar who has been murdered. It's via the carrot juice. And as we come up to the half-hour mark, soon that murder does happen. Also, a lot of the animals start to betray and show more of their animal physical qualities as the movie goes on. Play.
Do you want me to go again on that last bit there? Shall I go again?
Yes, Paul, thank you if you could.
Yes, no, thank you. Thank
Yes, we must remember to edit this out, otherwise we'll spoil the whole story.
No, of course, it'll
All right,
be
okay.
very noticeable.
Yes, no, very noticeable.
Going
All right.
again, going again.
Just do everybody warm up.
Yeah.
Ah!
Very.
Pause! Why does one of them warm up by screaming in pain? I'm going to fast forward through the bit where they all warm up and get back into character. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Here we go. He comes on too early again. Pause. Play.
And that's a wrap for the day.
Pause! No, it's not a wrap for the day, because we have to tell a complex murder mystery story with only 35 minutes remaining. Play.
Welcome back, everyone. This morning, here we go, picking up from yesterday, and action.
It would be awful if the vicar were to suddenly die out of nowhere, for all of the money in the church would go to you. You being the signatories, of course.
Of course, and we would look after it awfully well, wouldn't we, darling? My husband, Cristal, he also has something he wants you to look into.
Yes?
Those rabbits, that wife and wife couple, one of them, I heard, had an affair with the vicar.
Scandalous!
Scandalous! Oh, it makes his tail go. Funny.
I love a good scandal dog.
Well, if you'd like, I'd certainly be able to look into it.
Yes, you lovely pup. Sniff it out.
Sniff it out.
Yes. I will sniff it out and let you know what I find.
Thank you, dog.
So much. Lovely to meet you. Come on, darling, let's go bobbing for apples.
Yes. Julie, I've come back. Here's your poo sack.
Oh, thank you very much, Jerry.
The carrot! No, Frank! For God's sake, Frank! In the trailer!
Can we go?
Yes, carry on. Must edit that out, that ruins it again.
I'm sorry we're constantly having to pay the vicar in rabbit poop, but ever since I lost my job as a taxi driver, things have been difficult.
I know, Jerry, and it's just the way everybody looks at us, like we're nothing better than this sack of poo.
I just want to provide for you, Julie. I see the way that you look at those other couples, and they're happy, and they're content.
Oh, the peacocks, all their finery, but the way they spoke to me, I just wish you'd stand up for me for once, you know. The vicar always stood up for me. He always spoke up. Whenever anyone was mean, he had something to say. But you just stand by like a meek little rabbit.
Well, it's difficult in this village. You know, a lot of people don't like the rabbits round here, and that's why we've got to stick to our own. But I love you, Julie. And I want to provide for you, and I will stick up for you, I promise.
I love
Pause. Yeah, we're just going to catch up now with our participation audience. Obviously, Mrs. and Mrs. Rabbit, they really look after each other. And in a moment, one of the characters demonstrates to Julie their love by doing something very, very specific. So, Dee Dee, where's Dee Dee? Dee Dee, maybe you can suggest what one of the rabbits does next. What do you want one of the rabbits to do next?
Goes and buys her chocolates and flowers.
He buys her chocolates and flowers. That's very, very nice. Is there anything also that might be more embarrassing for one of them to do in front of thousands of people?
She finds like a picture of him from when she was a kid and like shows it to everyone. Like an embarrassing photo.
Fantastic. Yes, an embarrassing photo of him is found. Perfect. Play.
Chocolates, flowers, chocolates, flowers.
1 chocolates and 1 flowers, please.
Oh, there you go, sir. You can take them.
Will you take this poo?
Absolutely. Just pop it in my back pocket.
That's so sweet of you. And did you see this photo of him when he was a child?
You look like a fool! I told you not to show that to anybody, Julie.
But you look so funny. Look, everybody, come and look. Come and look.
Don't show it to the village.
Let's
rabbit
have a look.
shrivel with embarrassment.
I was only 2 days old, for God's sake.
No, but seriously, everyone, let's calm down with a nice glass of carrot juice.
Lovely. Nice to have you here, Vicar. Thank you very much.
Oh no!
Frank, drink the juice, then die. Wonderful. And it's so wonderful that everybody here in the town can be here to experience this wonderful, wonderful moment. To the continued prosperity of Oos.
Oos!
Oos!
Delicious.
Delicious
Really
carrots.
good. Very good.
Love the carrots.
Excellent.
Absolutely
Oos always
lovely.
does produce the freshest carrots.
Frank.
Frank.
Oh, the carrot juice! Murder! 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 It could have been any one of them.
I think he's dead.
A murder in Oos? Was that okay?
No,
Yeah.
Frank,
Frank,
Stay dead.
There's never been a murder in Oos. Not in 40 years. Not since the murder of the founder of Oos. But that's a whole other story.
Oh my goodness.
Who could have done such a thing? I bet it was you! You and you with all your finery, wanting everything that he's got.
That's right. Wanting to steal all his money.
Yes, you were signatories, right?
Oh.
Everything that was his goes to you. You had the perfect motive.
Believe us, if we were ever going to commit murder, it wouldn't be with poison. What do you think we are, cowards?
How would you murder someone?
Well, I wouldn't, of
I'd
course.
peck them to death if you're asking.
Murdering intent? You see?
Seems awfully soon to start throwing out accusations, isn't it?
Well, no,
The body's barely cold and you're already pointing little rabbit paws.
Well, exactly. Rabbit paws. We're rabbits. We won't kill another rabbit, would we, Julie?
No, we wouldn't. Good one, Jerry.
Oh, but you might have an affair with one, mightn't you?
What?
Scandal! Scandal.
What?
Julie?
Julie?
Julie.
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 I'm sorry.
There it is!
Jerry, I'm so sorry.
I slaved every day in that taxi for you.
It only lasted a few years.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
No, please, why did you have to go and do
Right. This murder needs a proper investigation. As a former investigator myself, I will take it upon myself to question everyone in the village of Oos and get to the bottom of who murdered the vicar.
Very well. Take the peacocks down to the crypt and start with them.
Oh, Jerry!
If you would be so kind as to follow me.
Frank, we can see you moving. We can see you moving, Frank. Go slower. Go much slower.
Gosh, I've never been down to the crypt before.
Welcome into the crypt.
Oh.
My, it is rather dank down here.
Smells horrid.
Yes, it smells putrid like old dying lemons.
That it does. Not too long ago, you said to me that if the vicar were to mysteriously die, that you become the signatories. It is very fortuitous that he were to die so soon after you revealed this piece of information.
That's complete coincidence.
I think if he were to die so soon, that would be rather unfortunate for us, wouldn't it? Do you think we would tell you about killing someone before we did it? Foolish dog. You're no more a detective than I am a goose!
That might be true. Or it might be the perfect cover. You lead me off the scent with your trickery. Tell me that it would be fortuitous for him to die so soon after you told me you were signatories.
Mr. German Shepherd, it could not have been me and Cristal. We had no way of getting to the carrot juice. Who brought the carrot juice out? Who prepared the carrot juice? It certainly wasn't me and Cristal.
That's right. And you can accuse me of anything you like, dog. My wife is a true and virtuous woman.
Don't forget that I am the only predator in the village. Peacock. You may dog me all you wish, but do not forget that. I'm sorry, sometimes I forget myself.
If I were you, dog, I would investigate the rabbits. They might not kill one of their own, but they definitely had reason to. And don't forget, the ducks have remained awfully quiet.
Yes.
I'm sure you could sniff out a few secrets of theirs.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on, dog.
I've heard there's a couple of strange poisonous herbs that knock around the duck pond. the only people that can get their hands on those, or their little wings, or their little clawed, bird
Pause,
feet.
pause. Yes, that peacock displaying very, very minimal knowledge of duck anatomy there. But yeah, he does go straight to the ducks. He goes straight to the ducks to conduct the next part of his interview, which involves a hell of a lot of sniffing, from what I remember. Play.
Come, darling, let us go to the Ferris wheel. I like being up high.
Oh, yes, darling, me too.
Arnold, look, I've inspected the cup. And inside, it's been poisoned with blue algae. I know, from the pond. My God. You know what this means? It was you, Damien. No, it wasn't me at all. Of course, I would never hurt the vicar, but this does look rather suspicious.
It's because he found out we were chameleons. Doesn't mean we had to kill the guy.
Listen, no one must know that we are chameleons. Okay? That is a top secret.
We know that these lizard types are accepted into this community.
No, we're exotic birds. Not exotic birds.
We are, at least what the bills like it. A duck is exotic to a chameleon.
Yes. We must remain incognito as ducks during our questioning, or else we will be banished forever from the village.
But how can I trust you, Damien, that you didn't do it?
Well, how can I trust you, Arnold? Perhaps you put the algae in the juice. You knew about the algae after all.
You were the one that tongued his wife last year to death with your big sticky tongue thing.
Yes, that is true.
Pause! But earlier he said there hadn't been a murder for 40 years since the founder of Oos. But he killed someone a year ago using only his tongue. Play?
Just in the perimeter of Oos.
Yes, a very different area altogether.
That was Nis.
Yeah, in the director's cut, there's a very quick clip of him killing the vicar's wife with only his tongue on the periphery, on the perimeter of Oos. Play.
Well, howdy, folks. You coming from Oos?
Oh.
Nis, we're coming from Nis.
This is Nis. And this is Oos.
Oh, I knew that. I was here already.
Why don't you accompany me to Nis?
All right.
Yes, the vicar's wife. The vicar's wife. Bearing in mind, the vicar is a rabbit. His wife was a cowboy. Anyway, we go back to the main movie. Play.
Couldn't keep your tongue in your mouth, could you, Damien?
No, I had to kill that cowboy. Listen, here comes the German Shepherd.
Quickly. Oh, my goodness, double beard. Guten Tag, Mr. and Mr. Duck. Fritz?
As you well know, I am investigating and questioning all of the other animals in the town of Oos to get to the bottom of who murdered the vicar.
Of course, we understand. This is purely a formality. Please go ahead with your questions.
I have done some sniffing around the carrot juice, and there was a very peculiar smell in the juice. Do you know what it was?
Carrots?
Yes, but also, there is a very poisonous herb.
Wait, you thought the carrot smell was peculiar? Yet it was carrot juice. Explain.
There was the scent of a very poisonous herb grown here in Oos. The blue algae. It grows by the duck pond. Somebody laced the vicar's glass with blue algae.
Clearly someone trying to frame Arnold and I.
Possibly. Possibly you committed the murder. But I'm not making any accusations just yet.
Listen, we committed no such murder. My beak!
Are you all right? Your beak fell off your face. Must you possibly see a doctor?
Yeah, Fritz the German Shepherd. Very good with his nose, but not so great with his eyes or brain. No, but of course they have been revealed, I believe, as chameleons who are hated by all the villagers. So this really means that everyone just thinks it must be them. The case must be open and shut. Play.
You've found us out. You are not ducks at all. I wondered why that other rabbit never found you funny. He's always laughing at birds.
Listen, we may be chameleons in disguise,
But we have never committed a murder except the one last year on the border of Oos.
That is out of my jurisdiction.
Yes, indeed. And it's a much more lax jurisdiction than this. You can...
He doesn't have a jurisdiction because he appointed himself the detective. He is there without any sense of why he should be there, other than he said, "I'll be the detective." Play.
Listen, the vicar, he knew about our true identities. And of course, the murdering of his wife, we would never kill him. Not in Oos, anyway.
Are you saying that you are only here by the generosity of the vicar?
Yes, he knew who we were, but we hid with our bill so that the others would accept us.
Please, do not tell the other villagers about us.
I will keep this a secret between you two and I for now. But if you have in fact been lying to me this whole time, you will face justice. As you were ducks, chameleons.
You had a flee. You're welcome.
Thank you. I will be seeing you soon. Keep your tongues out of trouble.
We will. Arnold, let's turn green. That feels good.
Yeah, and that scene ends there, and now we go back to our rabbits who are desperately trying to repair their marriage. They're in their little underground bunker, as rabbits do, and they are trying to make things work. They're talking through their relationship, and we also learn a little bit about whether they've got anything to do with this murder. Of course, they are the last people to be interviewed by Fritz. Play.
Please, Jerry, let me in. I'm sorry.
I can't even look at you now, Julie. You're a stranger to me.
Look, you were never meant to find out. No,
That doesn't make it better.
I know. Look, please let me in so I can tell you the truth about everything that happened.
All right, I would like to know when it started.
Oh, it was 2 years ago. The last village fete that we went to. And you were working all the time. You were in that taxi, driving to, driving fro. You never had any time for me in the borough. I was all alone, and then...
Hello.
Hello? Is that carrot juice?
Of course it is. You
Frank,
like
you
carrot
weren't
juice?
supposed to put it in your hat, Frank.
Right?
It's my favorite. May I have some?
Pause! Is he supposed to be in the scene right now? That is clarified pretty quickly, because if he's not dead, this isn't a murder mystery. Play.
Thank you so much. And you know, my husband's been away a lot recently. I wondered if I could have you over for dinner or something later.
Of course you can. Come to my vicarage whenever you like.
Well,
You see, we're in the running for Village of the Year this year.
we are. Oh, well, that's magical news. Well, I hope we win. I'll do anything I can to help us get there. Well, I best be going home.
And by the way, you look stunning today.
And just like that then,
Oh.
it continued and it continued because he complimented you and I were always at work.
He was so kind to me, and you were always gone, and I'm...
Pause. Sorry, just in case anyone is as slow as me, that was that was a clever flashback to the moment the vicar seduced her. So he is dead, and I should shut up. Play.
And I'm sorry. Maybe I could have got home sooner. But you know, we live near a magpie nest, and you know I find them funny. I'd always get distracted on the way home.
You would laugh and laugh for hours.
Just look at them.
What are you laughing for? It's hard being a magpie.
Pause. There is a reason why he finds the magpies funny, and that is because they do a fantastic kind of comedy routine. Full of puns and kind of physical humour, a tap dance. It is really an old kind of comedy vaudeville act to die for. I'm just gonna, they come back in and they perform that. Play.
You see, they're basically a little troupe, and you know, I just want to support the kids.
1 for sorrow.
2 for joy.
3 for sadness.
No.
The third... the third magpie is not as well drilled in the comic shtick as the other two magpies. Just watch out for that as well. You can see how annoyed the other two magpies are.
We'll go again.
Right.
One for sorrow.
2 for joy.
3 for unhappiness.
No!
Hey!
I don't know why you find that so funny.
Well, they've got a long way to go. Maybe they've got to get rid of that one guy. But, you know, you've got to support them.
I know. And
That's just what I am. I support people, Julie.
I know you've always. They're still. Are you?
I'm letting them have the back hutch, by the way.
Oh, really? You are?
Well, not all of us have secrets, Julie. Listen, I probably wasn't the most supportive and most caring of rabbits. Maybe I wasn't there for you. But if you're in love with the vicar, why didn't you just leave?
Because it's the vicar. His wife had just died, and it was too soon. It would have been uncouth.
Yeah, I guess it would have been. That mean you killed him? Hide this from me.
No, I would never do that. I loved him. I mean, it was over, but I still loved him, and I'm sorry to say that, but
Loved him? You loved the vicar?
no, I mean,
And you couldn't let go?
No, I would never.
Hello? It is me, Mr. German Shepherd.
Yes.
May I come in, please?
Of course.
It's a bit of a squeeze.
Certainly.
Would you like some dirt?
I'm all right for dirt for now. I've come here to question you in regards to the murder of the vicar. I understand you had a very special relationship with the vicar. Is that correct?
Pause. And of course, they start to answer these questions, but all in sentences of no longer than 3 words. Play.
So, tell me.
Pause. No, the answers are in 3-word sentences. The questions, they could be as long as you want. Play.
More about your relationship with.
We're gonna go again on that. It was a
Sorry,
big
I'm
pause in the middle of the line. All right, we're gonna go on with that. No, Frank! Please! We've done that bit. Again, just no pause.
Sorry, my fault. So, tell me more about your relationship with the vicar.
Julie, you start.
I loved him.
I knew it.
Yes, I can surmise that much that you loved the vicar. Were you anywhere near where the carrot juice was being prepared this afternoon?
Yes, I was.
I was not.
Where were you?
Further away. Yes.
Understandable. Why were you with the vicar with the carrot juice?
I was helping.
Helping, she says.
Helping, she says, indeed.
Pause. Yeah, one of the rabbits becomes more and more like Gollum from Lord of the Rings or Yoda as the scene progresses. And it does carry on for a little bit longer, and then obviously they leave because it would seem that our peacocks are just behind as we come into the final 10 minutes of the movie. We're going to start to find out who done it. Play.
I would never.
You would never harm the vicar.
But she did.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Please.
Maybe you did.
Is this true? Did you know about the affair before your wife told you? Were you pretending to not know about the affair? Or is this perhaps more complicated than I thought?
He knew everything.
You knew about the affair.
This is true.
I knew it.
You knew about the affair, yet you pretended to not know.
I'm pathetic rabbit.
They can now speak in longer sentences for the good of all of our elves. Play.
Please tell me more.
I always knew about the affair from the first day it happened. I drove by in my taxi.
I thought I saw you, but you never said anything, and I never said anything, and we just dug ourselves deeper and deeper into this hole.
Well, I was gonna get out and confront you, but then a group of pigeons did a tap dance, and it was hilarious.
Pigeons are very fine dancers, as I
Pause! There is time to see briefly some pigeons doing a tap dance. This is a very short but amazing, totally in step tap dance. Play.
Ra-da-da-da-da-da! Hey!
We go back to the main movie, Play.
I believe I have heard enough. I will consider what you have told me and reveal all soon. Thank you for inviting me into your home. I have one more place that I must investigate. And once I do, I believe I will know who committed this heinous murder. Thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you, German Shepherd.
I will take my leave of you.
Thank you, Fritz. I'm off to poo in a bag.
Me too!
My God, darling. I was certain they would see us back here in their tiny hovel.
So was I, but no, they're all so preoccupied with their own business, aren't they?
Samantha, what? I'm going to ask you something, and I want you to answer me honestly.
Crystal, you can ask me anything.
Did you kill the vicar?
Of course not.
Because if
How
you
could
did,
you even dare ask me that?
I just have to know. We've always wanted money and fine things.
Yes.
And I've always wanted to keep you happy. I love you more than anything in this world. And if anything were to happen to you, my heart would break into 1,000 pieces. I couldn't live without you. I would dash myself on the rocks.
Do you really mean that?
I do.
Good. Good. No, of course, I love you very much, darling.
Come on. Let's go and play whack-a-mole until the dog finds us.
Yes.
Right. The vicarage. This is where the vicar made the carrot juice. There must be some evidence around here. What is this? No. It can't be.
But it is! That's right, German Shepherd. Put your hands up. You found a bit of my bunny fluff, didn't you?
I did find a bit of your bunny fluff.
And you were going to spill all my secrets, tell everyone what I did to that vicar. Well, drink up.
Pause! Who was that? Who on earth was that? But yeah, it seems another murder has happened, and everything now is about, there's going to be twists and turns at every single stroke as this film comes to an amazing, amazing end. Play.
Oh no! Oh help! Somebody please! There's been another murder!
What on earth is going on in
What
here?
is it, darling?
The German Shepherd!
Oh my God!
I just came in and he had dropped dead!
He's dead. He dropped dead when you came in, or you found him like this?
Just before I came in!
Look, a smashed glass. He drank the carrot juice as well. And look, you can see traces of blue algae again.
What a fool. Did he not know it was poisoned? Did he not learn?
And now, the detective who could have solved this case himself is dead. It's clear what we must do. We now, as a village, must engage our amateur sleuth skills and solve it ourselves.
But, no! Why don't we just forget that it happened.
Or admit, Julie.
What's all this?
Cherry, no!
A rabbit gun. It fires carrots. Titanium carrots.
Why would you do this? I mean, you have a lot of reasons, actually, but please.
I want to help you, Julie. You've killed the vicar, the man you love, and I've come to accept that now.
You
but
killed the vicar?
Outside in the taxi, I saw you kill Fritz. He was an old, retired shepherd dog.
But why? Why, Julie? Why did you do this?
Because I'm just a rabbit, okay? No one ever thought I was cool at school. No one ever wanted to be my friend. You all laughed at me. You laughed at me. You laughed at me. You drove your taxi all day and all night and...
I laughed at the birds, Julie. Don't you see? Those animals were all laughing at each other for different things. It's part of the joke.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to feel something.
Pause! That's one messed up bunny rabbit. Yeah, there's 5 minutes left of the film. It looks like we know now who's done it. We still don't know what's going to happen when the villagers find out the ducks aren't ducks. And there's still one more massive, massive twist to go. And of course, some very, very intimidating down the lens staring. Play.
What? You just wanted to feel something!
I'm sorry! I've lived in the dark for so long. Underground, burrowing away, hiding my emotions.
Julie! This is not what we agreed. I thought you were stronger than this. You said you could take care of the pair of them.
And I thought that I could, but it's not worth it. It's not worth my whole life, my family.
Me and Arnold relied on you. We are the ones who truly wanted the vicar.
Chameleon! Scandal!
Oh, scandal!
You had an affair with chameleons as well?
No, it wasn't an affair.
Beware their tongues.
I was just helping them. Look, we made a deal, okay? I was going to kill the vicar, and they were going to take the vicarage and take over Ooze.
Not enough lizard space for my liking.
No.
When a reptile's going to look in the village fit? Never.
It's always bat a rat. It's never bat a gecko. And that's wrong!
Perhaps we can come to an agreement.
Yes.
Perhaps we can find space for all creatures here in Oos. Perhaps we can live in harmony. My wife and I, we have been cruel. We have been unkind to the rabbit. Of course, that does not ever excuse murder.
Pause! Yeah, we're just about to get to our summing up. I'm going to throw this open to the Hipkins family. The Hipkins family, some lovely, lovely, sweet-looking children in there. I'm going to give you absolute power here. So, kids, do you want to see a happy ending where everyone learns their lessons, or a bad ending? What do you want to see?
A bad ending.
One more time?
A bad ending.
A bad ending. I'm pretty sure we can deliver that. Yeah, there's going to be a bad ending where nobody learns their lesson. Play.
We can all live in peace. We can... Peacocks can...
Vicar, you can come out now.
The carrot juice! It was the carrot juice! Murd! That's the wrong time.
It's the end one.
Right, carry on.
Frank, come on! Pull it together, man!
It's the end monologue.
Right.
Switch on, Frank!
We're going to do a close-up, but we're doing it in one take.
Come
all right,
on,
close-up,
Frank,
this
you've had
camera,
an
here we are.
absolute
It's the
nightmare.
last
Looking at
day,
the phone.
Frank.
Frank, I'm not dying again, all right? Just
right.
do it right this time.
Someone fire him.
God's sake.
Yes?
Julie never found out about our affair, Vicar.
Of course. Of course she never did. Carrot juice.
Oh, Vicar. That's awfully kind. I'm partial to a carrot juice.
Of course you are. Why don't you just drink that down?
To you, Vicar.
To me.
Pause! My favourite bit about this ending is the vicar desperately trying to work out which camera is on to do the stare down the barrel of the camera. So far, he's tried twice and he's been wrong both times, meaning all we've seen is the back of his head. Play.
Well, I think we can all agree exactly why the town of Oos won Best Village of the Year. I'm actually a beaver!
The end! Oh, wow. Thank you so... Oh, gosh, that was funny. Thank you so much, everyone, for your incredible suggestions on Twitter, from our amazing participation panel for all their amazing ideas, particularly the Hipkins kids giving us a horrible, bloody ending at the end. Thank you for that. Parents, maybe do get someone to check on them. We are Mischief, and we're going to be doing Mischief Movie Night here in our comedy bunker until New Year's Eve. So you've got 3 more chances to join us. You can join us tonight, you can join us tomorrow, or you can join us on the big day itself, New Year's Eve. It's going to be an absolute party here, you know, within the rules, so it'll just be us. So to be honest, it will just be us. But do join us online, suggest more ideas, and we're going to improvise a movie for you on the spot using just your fantastic ideas. Thank you so much, everyone, and until we can get a place full and we can see you all again, stay safe, keep laughing, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.
What doing when a fat boy tripping? 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 What doing when a